Dear students, welcome you to session 4 video of chapter Working Capital Management, Financial Management 6th semester, BCom, Mangalore University. In this session, let us study the different methods used for estimating the working capital. We know that the estimation or determination of working capital is very important for a modern organization because the organization incurs a huge amount of expenses for its daily operation. Now, some of the expenses are like basic, like the material cost, the labor cost, and the usual overheads. At the same time, many new expenses have cropped up like the broadband services, network maintenance, maintenance of computers and other IT systems. So now the capital needed for all these activities has to be maintained in the organization. So we have this concept of working capital management. So working capital required for an organization can be estimated or determined with the help of the various methods. So we have three different methods. The first method is the percentage of sales method. The second method is operating cycle method, and the third method is components of working capital method. So in this session, let us understand the first method, that is the percentage of sales method. It is a very simple method wherein the working capital requirement for an organization is determined on the basis of the sales. So the working capital is estimated as a percentage of sales. Now for example, if the sales is 10 lakhs and the working capital required is 10%. So 10% of 10 lakhs, that is 1 lakh, will be the working capital required. Now let us work out a problem in this regard. That is the first problem. The working capital of a firm is 2 lakh when the sales was 20 lakh rupees. Estimate the working capital for the year if the sales is 32 lakhs. So first and foremost, we will have to find out the percentage of working capital to the sales. So when the sales was 20 lakhs, the working capital of the firm was 2 lakh rupees, which means the percentage of working capital to sales is equal to working capital divided by sales into 100. So working capital was 2 lakh rupees and the sales was 20 lakh rupees. 2 lakh rupees divided by 20 lakh rupees into 100, that is 10%. So the percentage of working capital to the sales was 10%, which means that the next year when the sales is 32 lakh, we will have to maintain 10% of the sales, that is 10% of 32 lakhs as the working capital. So the sales 32 lakhs, 10% of that 32 lakhs into 10%, 10 by 100 is equal to 3,20,000. So the estimated working capital for the next year is equal to 32 lakhs into 10 by 100, which is 3,20,000 rupees. So it's a very simple method wherein the working capital is determined on the basis of sales, that is the percentage of sales. So first we need to find out the percentage. The percentage is 10%. We found out that, and using that percentage we have found out the working capital requirement for the next year. Now we'll go to the next problem. Problem second, wherein the information regarding the purchases, opening stock, wages and expenses, gross profit and closing stock is given. Now another information is given. For achieving this, it needed an average working capital of 5,25,000. So the information is given regarding a firm and it said that the working capital was 5,25,000. Now it says that if the estimated sales for the next year is 28 lakh, determine the working capital requirement. So next year it is estimated that the sales will be 28 lakhs. So working capital has to be determined. Now in this particular year, the sales amount is not given. So we will have to find out the sales amount. So you can just have an imaginary profit and loss account. Now how the items will be. We'll have the opening stock, we'll have purchases, we'll have wages and expenses, and on the other side we'll have closing stock, sales, and then we find out the gross profit. So with that information, now we'll find out the sales. So sales is equal to opening stock plus purchases plus wages and expenses plus gross profit minus the closing stock. So all these items are added. 8 lakhs plus 12 lakh plus 10 lakh plus 7 lakh minus closing stock 16 lakhs. So the sales is equal to 21 lakhs. and it is given that for achieving this it is needed an average working capital of 5,25,000. So the working capital was 5,25,000 and the sales figure we have found out now, it is 21 lakh. So the percentage of working capital on sales is equal to 5,25,000 divided by 21 lakhs, that is into 100, which is equal to 25%. So the percentage of working capital on sales is equal to 25%. Now using this percentage, now we can find out the working capital requirement for the next year. The sales figure is given. What is the sales? Sales is 28 lakh. So sales is 28 lakh. So the working capital is equal to 28 lakhs into 25 by 100, 25%, which is equal to 7 lakh. So the estimated working capital for the next year when the sales is 28 lakhs is rupees 7 lakhs. This is the method of percentage of sales method, which is used to find out the working capital for the next year, or to estimate the working capital for the next year. Thank you.